Imagine this. While American city planners are still navigating complex approval processes, Japanese engineers have already constructed subway stations, repaired catastrophic infrastructure failures, and expanded rail networks. This contrast reveals fascinating differences in how advanced nations approach large-scale construction. Welcome to the World Documentaries, where we uncover the extraordinary stories shaping our modern world. Today, we're re-exploring one of the most intriguing contrasts in global engineering: how Japan often completes major infrastructure projects significantly faster than the United States, while maintaining impressive safety standards. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about different systems, priorities, and approaches to building for the future. The speed contrast: both nations possess remarkable wealth, advanced technology, and brilliant engineering minds, yet their construction timelines can differ dramatically. Japan's Hokuriku Shinkansen extension from Nagano to Kanazawa, spanning approximately 228 kilometers across mountainous terrain, opened in March 2015 after years of focused development. Meanwhile, California's high-speed rail project, first proposed in the 1990s and approved by voters in 2008, has faced enormous challenges. By early 2025, after spending billions of dollars over more than 16 years, not a single operational segment exists, and federal funding has been suspended. These contrasts raise important questions. Japanese contractors often complete major rail projects within planned timeframes, while comparable American projects can extend decades beyond initial estimates. This disparity costs billions in overruns and represents opportunities lost. Understanding these differences reveals valuable lessons about systems, culture, and institutional approaches to infrastructure development. The philosophy behind Precision Japan's construction efficiency begins with mindset. The principle of Kaizen, continuous improvement, permeates construction sites across the nation. This philosophy, refined through post-war manufacturing, now drives infrastructure development. Engineers systematically analyze processes, identify inefficiencies, and implement refinements before and during construction. This approach helped create the legendary Shinkansen network, which since 1964 has transported billions of passengers without a single fatality from derailments or collisions. Construction workers receive extensive training, emphasizing preparation and coordination. Teams conduct thorough pre-shift equipment inspections, use practiced communication protocols to minimize errors, and address problems immediately. This culture of precision and accountability amplifies technological advantages, creating highly efficient construction operations. Decision-making structures: Japan's infrastructure development benefits from a distinctive decision-making process. Before projects officially launch, government agencies convene comprehensive stakeholder consultations where concerns receive consideration and agreements emerge through consensus building. This process, called nimawashi, can be time-consuming initially. However, once decisions finalize, they typically hold firm. Legal challenges rarely materialize because affected parties participated in shaping outcomes, and projects proceed largely on schedule. The United States employs a different model with multiple layers of review: federal environmental assessments, state regulatory approvals, local zoning processes, and public comment periods. Various stakeholder groups can file objections and legal challenges at multiple stages. While this system provides important checks and balances, it can lead to years of delays before construction begins and vulnerability to mid-course reversals. Each system reflects different values regarding public participation, risk management, and the balance between thoroughness and efficiency. Rail excellence systematized: the Shinkansen network demonstrates Japan's systematic construction approach. Components follow standardized specifications: rail segments, support structures, electrical systems, and signaling equipment. This standardization allows specialized construction crews to execute installations with high precision and efficiency. Maintenance occurs during narrow overnight windows, minimizing service disruptions. Sophisticated logistics ensure materials arrive precisely when needed. When expansion or renovation becomes necessary, teams mobilize with practiced coordination. Station platforms can be upgraded over weekends. Track sections are replaced during coordinated night shifts. While American projects sometimes require extended closures for major work, Japan's systematic approach often transforms infrastructure maintenance into operations that minimize public disruption. The Fukuoka response, November 2016, demonstrated Japanese construction capabilities when a massive sinkhole suddenly opened in downtown Fukuoka. The chasm measured approximately 30 meters wide and 15 meters deep, collapsing a 5-lane intersection and threatening underground utilities. Japanese crews worked around the clock to address the emergency. Within 48 hours, workers had rebuilt underground infrastructure, replaced damaged utilities, water, sewage, gas, electricity, telecommunications, filled the cavity, reconstructed the structural foundation, and repaved the surface. The full road reopened to traffic after 1 week of safety inspections. This rapid response, while not typical of everyday construction, showcased the coordination, preparation, and execution capabilities that Japanese construction teams can deploy when circumstances demand urgent action. America's complex landscape. American engineers possess world-class expertise and have delivered remarkable projects throughout history. However, contemporary infrastructure development faces significant systemic challenges. Regulatory frameworks involve multiple overlapping jurisdictions and review processes. Different agencies may scrutinize similar issues without always coordinating effectively. Environmental protection laws, while serving important purposes, can enable extended litigation. Construction labor costs in America are among the world's highest, reflecting wage levels but also project management complexities. Political considerations influence technical decisions, with elected officials balancing engineering optimization against constituent concerns. Procurement processes sometimes emphasize lowest initial bids over proven track records. These factors don't reflect engineering incompetence but reveal how institutional structures can complicate even well-designed projects, contributing to extended timelines and budget overruns. Building under seismic pressure. Japan's construction priorities are shaped by geological reality. The nation experiences thousands of earthquakes annually, with major quakes striking unpredictably. This seismic threat means infrastructure must meet the world's most demanding building codes while being delivered efficiently. Prefabricated components manufactured to exacting standards enable rapid on-site installation. Buildings incorporate sophisticated earthquake-resistant features, flexible joints that absorb lateral motion, massive dampers that counteract swaying, and base isolation systems. Technologies like drone inspections and digital stress modeling support both safety and efficiency. Japan's experience shows that speed and resilience can be complementary goals when systems align properly. Current challenges. It's important to note that Japan faces its own significant infrastructure challenges. The construction industry is experiencing serious labor shortages as the workforce ages and fewer young people enter the field. Construction activity declined notably in 2024 due to these workforce constraints. Rising material costs and the immense task of maintaining aging infrastructure from the rapid building period of the 1960s-80s present ongoing challenges. Japan's approach, while effective in many ways, is not without difficulties and limitations. Potential lessons. American infrastructure could potentially achieve greater efficiency through various reforms. Streamlining review processes while maintaining protections might be possible with better interagency coordination. Establishing specialized infrastructure authorities with sustained funding and clear mandates could reduce fragmentation. Adopting standardized components for common infrastructure types might enable more predictable schedules and costs. Advanced scheduling technologies and coordination platforms exist but require institutional commitment to implement. Balancing public input with project momentum demands careful consideration. Most fundamentally, infrastructure investment requires long-term thinking that can be challenging in political systems focused on election cycles. Japan's experience suggests these changes could deliver meaningful improvements, though each nation's unique circumstances require tailored solutions. Japan's success in infrastructure development resulted from deliberate choices, embracing systematic planning, fostering stakeholder cooperation early in the process, standardizing proven approaches, and maintaining focus on efficient execution. These principles have enabled impressive projects completed on challenging timelines while achieving strong safety records. For an island nation with limited land, frequent natural disasters, and high population density, building efficiently carries special urgency. Yet the underlying lessons extend beyond Japan's unique circumstances. Any nation can examine these principles and consider what might be adapted to its own context. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced infrastructure projects in your community? How do construction timelines compare to what you've seen elsewhere? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found this exploration valuable, please like this video and subscribe to the World Documentaries for more stories about systems, innovations, and achievements shaping our world. Join us next time as we continue uncovering how different societies approach shared challenges.